You don't need millions of views or ad revenue to thrive on YouTube and turn it into a whole entire business, okay? And today in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I did it, because if I can do it, you can do it too, okay? So let's get into it. Let's not waste any time. First of all, here's the truth about YouTube ad revenue, okay? You do not have to be on YouTube for as long as I did, which has been 9 whole long years. Okay. Imagine if I would have waited the whole 9 years to be monetized on YouTube and I'm through AdSense, and I'm still not monetized through AdSense. That's first. Okay. I wanted to say that right off the bat because that is the truth. And if I would have waited that long instead of creating my own way of monetizing, which are various other ways, and I'll get into that here shortly, then I would still be solely relying on YouTube and still not seeing the success that I have been looking to achieve, right? So, on your way to getting monetized through AdSense during the journey, just know that from the beginning, you can leverage YouTube as a way to generate business for yourself and literally create a thriving business in the online space. Now, I don't know if you happen to be an online business coach or consultant or any other kind of coach or consultant or service provider, but if you are a healer, a therapist, a nurse, a doctor, a lawyer, a coach, a consultant of some sort, or whatever kind of industry expert you are, if you are a YouTuber, content creator, you still can take the advice I'm giving today in order for you to thrive on YouTube as well without AdSense. And that is a fact. I promise you. Okay. I would not steer you in the wrong direction and I would not tell you a lie. So let me tell you how I did it. Okay. Because there are other ways to make money online. And thank God there is, because if we were only depending on this platform, geez, forget about it. Okay. So coaching and consulting, building different revenue streams, multiple income streams is the key. This is what I talk a lot about on this channel. We've got to diversify. We cannot just put our eggs in one basket. We cannot just put our eggs in one basket. We cannot just put our eggs in one basket. That is dangerous. Okay. It is risking everything. That I don't care if it's a job, just the one income source of through a job, or the one income source through YouTube or social media, like right now, my goodness, as of this recording, TikTok might be banned. It might be going away. There are a lot of people depending on the money that they're making on TikTok Shop, right? So we cannot just put our eggs in one basket. That is true of a business as well. We cannot just depend on just the one revenue stream that we're getting from one area in our business. We've got to multiply income streams by diversifying. Okay. So, lowest hanging fruit, monetize you. How? Through coaching and consulting services. Whatever level of expertise you have, whatever your transferable skills are, whatever your background is, if you're in the tech industry, if you're in the healthcare industry, if you're in the beauty industry, if you are in the cooking industry, if you are in content creating industry, marketing, whatever your specialty area is, if you are a therapist or any of the other things that I named earlier, whatever that is for you, you are the golden ticket. You are the lottery ticket. Okay. You don't need to wait on ads to get monetized. Okay. Because what you have up here, in here, this mouth of yours, okay, you can talk, can't you? You can think, right? You've got a mind, and you've got a mouth, and those two things together, along with your message, is all you need. Turn on your camera, get some natural lighting in, or get some, ring lights on your phone, or use your laptop and a cam or webcam. Golden. That's all you need to get started. Nothing, no heavy equipment, no, nothing expensive. You don't got to take a lot of time, like getting into the nitty gritty of all the equipment and all of that. Okay. That is not necessary to get started. Okay. So that's the first thing. Okay. Utilize your skills now. And if you've mastered those things, if you've been doing this particular thing for a long time in the corporate arena, that's the very thing you should be doing, or something of the sort. Pull something from that. Okay. Focus on the one thing that you're passionate about, but that there's a demand for, okay, in the market, because we want to make sure that we're not just doing intangible things, right? We're not talking about woo woo stuff. We're not saying, oh, we're just going to focus on our passion and purpose. That's beautiful. However, let's connect it to a profitable problem that people need you to solve, okay? And that's how we're going to get paid. The second thing would be selling digital products. What does that mean? eBooks is, I know you hear this all the time, and it's not just eBooks, but it's also books would say like a video you can attach to it and you can actually get paid more. Okay, you can do a course like a self-paced self-study course. Those are great, and so are workshops. Now workshops will require your time to facilitate those with the people who are going to join you. However, for an ebook or an e-course or any other kind of course, you don't need to be there. It doesn't require any of your time. That is what makes it digital and somewhat passive. Somewhat passive in the sense that it's passive on the back end, not on the front end. You do have to do the work to create it, but once it's created, you create it once. Unless you have any updates later, you sell that thing till the wheels fall off, okay? And you can create a funnel or get someone to help you create a funnel like a VA who is tech savvy, or someone that you can hire to do project work on a place like Upwork or Fiverr or other places that I can recommend for you, and let those people stay in their zone of genius while you stay in yours. But it doesn't require much of your time other than the upfront work, and then you get to sell that product again and again and again and again and again. And that's how you can make money with digital products, okay? And there are other digital products. I'm just naming like the top 3 that, people typically do to first start, okay? Affiliate marketing, that is a small portion of my revenue. However, if you look down in my description, I do have affiliate links, and that is a sharing, like a revenue sharing, or what is it, a profit? What am I trying to say? It is a model where you are sharing revenue with a third party. I'll just say it that way because I can't quite get out what I'm actually trying to say. So that means that if you sell a product for this third party, say for example, right now to record this video, I'm using StreamYard. And say you're like, oh, I really need to, it would be so convenient for me if I can have a recording studio to be able to do all my stuff, right? And then I kind of talk up all about StreamYard and what it offers and how it can benefit you and how this makes it so easy and such a great platform to be a part of and to have. You may want to give it a try. Go ahead and click my affiliate link below and you can get a trial for 14 days, or I think with StreamYard is 30 days. So that's an affiliate link, and then I get a piece of commission. It's not a lot, but the more people who buy into this and who invest and at least try the trial, then I get a little kickback from that, right? I get a little small percentage enough to buy me a latte or my favorite cup of tea at Starbucks. So that's what that will do, okay? So that's what affiliate marketing is. If you haven't tried it, I suggest you do. Leveraging YouTube as a lead generator. And you could do this for speaking gigs or speaking engagements, right? To get in front of more people. This is your virtual speaking. This is your virtual stage, okay? So we are using our voice so that we can reach more people, right? That we're telling people what our story is. We're sharing our stories. We're sharing our messages. We're adding value. We're articulating. We're sharing our words. We're teaching people how to do a particular thing. We're being entertaining. Whatever it is that you specifically do, right? However you make the magic happen, whatever your secret sauce is, that's what you want to do. You want to showcase that on this platform because that is what's going to garner the attention of the people who you want to connect with, okay? Be it clients or people you want to partner with, like JV partnerships where you're collabing with somebody, okay? And you can get on other people's platforms who have a much larger audience than you do. Pitch them an idea that you have, especially if you have complimentary services, okay? And then get on their stage, their virtual stage, and go live with them. Do a webinar with them, do a workshop with them, do something with them on or offline so that you're both adding value to each other's audiences. And then that is a great way for you to make money, okay? For sure, because people will get to know, like, and trust you faster. They'll know what you're talking about. They'll know how you deliver the message. They'll know what your philosophies are. They get to know you. And this is the way in which that they'll want to work with you, right? So this is a funnel at the end of the day for you as a business owner. This is a lead generator. We need to keep leads in the pipeline because the more leads we have, the more clients that we'll have from those leads. The more clients we have, the more cash we have flowing into our businesses. And then the more cash we have flowing into our businesses will not just survive, they will thrive. Okay. And that's what we are after, is a thriving business. So yes, I talked about collaborations already. I mentioned that. So those are the ways. And then audience connection. We want to be sure we're connecting with our audience. I'm so big on this. Make sure that you are knowing what your audience's needs, what your audience needs are, because that is going to be the critical component for sure, right? What is your niche? Okay. And I talk a lot about niche marketing. In fact, I have a video that I can put up in the cards above or in the description below, or you can search it out on the playlist, where I'm going deep and talking about what a niche is, what it is, and why you need one, right? But it's basically, in short, for just a simple explanation, you are carving out a particular, area in the market, right, where you're serving a particular person, a particular ideal client avatar. Who is that person, and what is the message you're delivering to them? Because that's what you need to be focused on, is what you're saying to the person. What is the solution that you have to solve their problem? And that is the message you're delivering to that individual. Like, I'm helping you right now. I have a particular ideal dream client in mind that I'm talking to, and I create content around that person, right? So that is how you attract more people to you. The more people that are attracted to you, and the more you can solve their problems, the easier it will be for them to work with you, and you will make money. Okay, you got it? You see, it comes full circle. So that's a way that is a genuine way for you to monetize on YouTube. That is a key way for you to monetize on YouTube without ads. Okay. If you're getting value from this so far, please, please, please do subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single episode whenever I go live or drop a new video. Share this video out with at least 3 people in your entrepreneurial entourage, one of your biz besties, your colleagues, your associates, acquaintances, somebody, anybody, everybody who needs to hear this message today. Okay. Now, back to business. Building your brand and business beyond YouTube. So important. Okay. We've got to get people off the platform as we're building our brand, and people are getting to know, like, and trust us through this platform. We can't keep them here. We can't keep them on any social media platform, and we can't keep them here either on this search engine called YouTube. Because if anything happens to YouTube, if anything happens to your YouTube account, if YouTube called it quits and closed their doors and stopped their business by tomorrow or next week or next month, TikTok's a great example of that. What are you going to do? You don't own this platform, right? You're on borrowed land. You're planting, you're building your house in somebody else's land. We've got to remove people from this platform onto our email list and into our membership sites, right? Somewhere into our communities, places that we own. We own it because we pay for it. This is a free platform. We're not paying YouTube. YouTube is paying us as long as we're delivering, right? But they have criteria we need to meet. When we are wanting to add more value and nurture the relationship with people, we've got to create a pipeline of leads, get those leads off of YouTube onto our email list, into our communities, into our subscriptions, our membership sites. And that's how we create monthly recurring revenue. That is how we are creating long-term revenue. That is how we are diversifying as well. Okay. Because we're like, okay, we know that at any time our account can get disabled. It happened to me, not on YouTube, but on Facebook before. Okay. Not with my general account, but on my ad account, right in the middle of my launch. It can happen. Okay. Thankfully, I circumvented that problem with me and my ads team. However, that just went to show that we needed to figure out some different, in case that scenario ever happened again, we need to have a backup plan. So you need to have a backup plan. If something happened to YouTube or to your account on YouTube, what are you going to do? Okay, I can't express that enough. So build your brand, start promoting your business all the time, every time you're on YouTube. When I'm on here, I don't necessarily go into what I do and who I help and all of that anymore. I kind of just get right into the content. But if you're interested in working with me, you will always see in the channel description who I am, who I serve, and how I can help. In case you're wondering, I am a holistic business coach and an RN health and wellness educator, and I am here to help you corporate career professionals that are successful in establishing your corporate careers, ready to transition out seamlessly and start or grow a business in the online space, okay? And I teach you how to build an aligned and profitable online brand and business without sacrificing your soul and sanity or compromising your health and happiness. In other words, I am here to help you prioritize your health, healing, and happiness if you are a woman over 40, okay? That's specifically who I'm catering to. A woman of color, a woman in their 40s, or a woman of the LGBTQ plus communities. So you've got to be clear on your niche. You see how specific that is? And I know who my audience is. I know what they need. I know what their problems are. I know what their pain points are. And I have the cure, which is the solution, the cure, right? Okay. So know how to constantly promote your business on this channel and get people onto your email list. Now, drive traffic to your other platforms, right? To your membership sites, drive traffic to your email list, drive traffic to your communities. You do that through this particular channel, right? YouTube platform, but you also can do that with a lead magnet. Okay, a lead magnet is just basically you giving more value, like an ebook, right? Like a quick start guide, like something that will entice people to say, hey, I really need this. And in order for them to get that thing that you created, they have to give you something in return, and that is their email address and their name, okay, or name and email address, whichever way. But those are the two critical pieces of information that we need. Now, once you get people onto your email list, you're nurturing the relationship, you're building it further, and that way they're getting more value, right? And they're gaining more trust, and now they're going to be able to buy the next thing that you're going to be selling, which is more than likely something in a higher tiered, a package of product or service program that you are selling. They'll be bought in by then because you've conditioned their mindset and you've nurtured the relationship. Okay, so a lead magnet is going to be really important. And if you want to know what other kind of lead magnets there are, I have webinars below, I have ebooks, I have quick start guides, I have the whole gamut of it all. I have courses, I have a lot of, or not a course because that wouldn't be a lead magnet, but I have pieces of information pulled out from my course that would be helpful for you, okay, to get you geared up and ready for the course. So look below and click around if you like. And if you find something of interest, then do make sure that you subscribe to the channel, okay? And that way you keep getting more value free, because this is a free resource. But if you want to take the next step with me, you'll want to get on my email list. You got me? You see how I did that? That is me leading you off of this platform and also giving you something of value. This is nothing trickery. We're not tricking anybody here. We're really giving them the value that they need, okay? So let me know if you have a lead magnet right now, and if so, what is your lead magnet? If you need help creating one, I actually would love to do a workshop teaching you how to do that. So let me know if you have interest in that, and if I get enough people who's interested, I am more than happy to help. I can also help you with creating like a landing page or a sales page or anything like that. Not necessarily all the techie stuff, but I can definitely help you, know exactly what the components are for that. So you can get somebody who is techie, okay, per se, to help you build it out, okay? I wouldn't have time to do it for you, but I can do it with you or teach you, and then you go hire the individual to help you with that project so you can be well on your way. If you're interested, let me know below, okay? Let me know too, have you thought of any of the ways that I've mentioned to monetize yourself on YouTube in this way? Has it ever occurred to you or crossed your mind that that's what people are doing, and that you actually can get monetized on YouTube without getting monetized with YouTube AdSense first? Of course, that's the ultimate goal, right? But until we get there, we want to make sure that we're monetizing now. We cannot wait, right? This is urgent. We want to make sure we're getting out of those toxic jobs, hostile work environments, jobs that no longer serves us, right? We want to leave the 9-to-5 and thrive beyond the 9-to-5. We want to start, sustain, and scale our businesses. So we have to set ourselves up for success, and this is a great way to do it. So does any of this surprise you? Does it surprise you at all that this is what people are doing, that this is what I've been doing in the 9 long years I've been on YouTube? By the way, are you already subscribed to me? And did you find me through that video where I talk more about my journey on YouTube and how I've been posting for 9 long years and still not monetized? If you didn't check that out yet, go ahead and watch that, and I'll make sure that that video is linked here as well. Okay. But if you are somebody and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. Oh, like I know I'm so close. I know I'm going to get there eventually. If I keep going, I know I'll get there, but I'm not there yet. And it feels like it's been such a long journey. What more can I do? I promise you, monetize you. Okay. I say it all the time and I will not stop saying it. You have the talent. You have the mind. You have the information to help somebody get a transformation. People are paying for knowledge that you have here. They're paying for the skill set that you have that you can teach them. They're paying for how you can share with them your journey, how you got from where you once were to where you are now and where they ultimately want to be. How are you, going from where you are now to where you ultimately want to be? How can you help those people get, there? Like what steps have you taken already? And what is, like it's just about what milestones have you already hit, what steps you've already taken, what action you've already taken. How can you help somebody succeed on a level that they are aspiring to achieve, but they haven't made it there yet? You just need to be a few steps ahead of them. You know what I mean? Not light years ahead, just a few steps ahead of them. What are those things that you did to get there? Help those people. Okay. I'm not that further along than you and YouTube, but I do know about business. I've been doing business for 9 years successfully. I can help you transition from your job. Okay, very seamlessly. I can help you replace your 6-figure salary, okay, in record time. I can help you replace that in your business and create a 6-figure business. I can teach you about branding. I can teach you about the correlation between health and wealth. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot that I know because of who I am and what I've done in my life and in my journey and what my story is and what experience I have in the corporate arena and in nursing, right? For 25 plus years, 30 years in corporate, 20 plus years in leadership. I know what I'm talking about. Just because haven't seen the success I want to see here on YouTube doesn't mean I'm not successful in my business. You understand? Or in my career to be able to help you merge these two things together. So with that said, let me know how this has been helpful for you. And like I asked earlier, please do share it out. Give me a thumbs up. That's a little wink, a little virtual nod to let me know you're feeling me and showing me a little love, okay? Now, I'm going to tune out while you tune in. Be sure to watch the next video that YouTube recommends. As always, and until next time, I am wholeheartedly in this journey with you. Bye for now.